Right, we're going to do a quick random read. I don't know what it'll be about. I don't know who it's for. But I've got time on my hands and Spirit is saying, do it. So I'm doing it. Let's see. What do we need to know, Spirit, please? So Taurus, Vega, Capricorn, female, unreliable, unpredictable, possible pregnancy. The answer is yes if you have a yes/no question. The obstacles to overcome is jealousy in the home and communication. So no action being taken. What cannot be changed is small disappointments. Don't chase after people. You played your part in this disappointment. It's time to stop crying over spilt milk and move forwards. The root of the problems is the end of a happy family situation. In the past, there's been a choice. And the Lovers was in, I believe, today's or yesterday's, I'm not sure, but a choice in the immediate past. Those born on the 6th or the 24th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important, in a positive way. Choice between two. Gemini energy rules communications or siblings or both. Oh, well there's the, I'm sure we had the unfaithful fire sign today. So a chapter is ending, something is over. It's time to travel to the object of your desire, be there person, things, or events. Bring something to a conclusion. In the present there is an unfaithful fire sign or someone that is not taking action. In the personal life there is arguments where someone wants to win at all costs. They don't care about being happy, they just want to win. It could get violent. You must walk away from this. Hopes and fears is being successful. The outcome will be something that rocks your world. Those born on the 16th, living or past, if your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. At the moment there's no reunions and no celebrations. Someone needs peace of mind. Time out. The obstacles to overcome, Sagittarius energy, addictions to a way of life, gambling, alcohol, drugs, shopping, chocolate, whatever it is. Negative energy, Sagittarius, those born on the 14th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. Enemies in the past. Root of the problems is Virgo energy. You are not meant to walk this journey alone. Spirit is sending you someone to walk the next part of the journey with you. Unfortunately, though, you didn't expect this and it's going to rock your world. You may have to leave everything you know behind. Material things will have no meaning for you anymore. Those born on the 9th or the 27th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. The intestines and the abdomen. Listen to your gut instinct. Hospital doors. The lockdown could be a problem. The outcome is rising like the phoenix from the ashes. Raising something to the ground and settling it once and for all. Right now you're feeling stuck. In the present, you have to be successful, you have to love yourself. Not in an egotistical way, but just have self-love and love yourself as much as you do anyone else. Have self-respect. Those born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important. Someone who believes they are your superior, a boss, a father figure, somebody who's in charge. Aries energy. It's about image and birth, new beginnings. Personal life, somebody's been sat on the fence, so they can't move forward until they make a decision, the choice. Hopes and fears is that somebody's been lying to you and never told you the truth. And the outcome, somebody may become single. But you need to stand on your own 2 feet no matter what. We have either side of the deck, confusion, new beginnings, a gift from spirit of the conception of a child or a new love, a new emotional phase in your life. So moving on, ending a chapter. It's going to be a shock to some, but it is meant to happen. So Virgo and Aries, positive energy. Gemini, positive energy. Sagittarius, negative energy. 14 negative, 6, 24, 16, 4 and 31, 21, 9 and 27, all positive. So it's a positive read. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, somebody's spying. Lack of, it's confusion. There is love here. Your wishes and dreams can come true. The answer is yes. Spirit is saying yes. Bring balance back to your life. That's the obstacles to overcome. You need to overcome an addiction of some sort to a way of life, gambling, alcohol, etc. Bring balance back to your life. Again, Sagittarius energy. Cannot be changed is the lying deceiver, the smiler with a knife. Somebody who pretends love and loyalty and doesn't give it. The root of the problems is a union, a partnership. In the past, you've moved on. You've left the stormy waters behind, but there's lack of commitment. Barren lands, nothing can grow in barren lands. Illness and bad temper. So this lack of abundance is now making you ill. It's time to take action. Again, 3 times we've had that gentleman. I think it could be this Sagittarius or this Aries finally taking action towards their own future. Spirit giving you another gift. That's 3 aces of a new beginning. So should you choose to take the gift that Spirit gives you, within a year it will pay off. A brand new life, a brand new beginning. End the chapter, begin again, wherever this is in your life. You know what you're addicted to. You know what you needed an answer for. The answer is yes, go for it. New beginnings in whatever it is that you have been worried about. You may feel like you've losing a friend if you do this. Those born on the 3rd, the 30th, the 8th and the 26th, negative energy. So Leos and possibly Taurus, negative energy. It's about decisions again, isn't it? And you've been put to the test so that you can learn from what's happened and not make the same mistakes in the future. But until you make this decision, things look a bit dodgy. Yeah, something to do with the web, the internet. And number 4 again is massively important. So, the web weaver. Could be to do with the internet. The web weaver warns you to address your behaviour in all areas. Where are you being dishonest? Yes, somebody is there. With others and with yourself. I think with yourself. Are you fearful that you'll be left out in the cold and abandoned if you don't relinquish control? Your strand in the web is beautiful and unique, and you don't need to camouflage who you really are in order to manipulate the results. Your challenge is to stand tall in all your perfect imperfections. See yourself as you truly are and allow the patterns of your life to be woven into the beauty meant only for you. Keep in mind that if you do what you did, you'll just keep getting what you got. The web remembers everything. So do it different this time and watch the miracle happen. This applies to all your questions in this moment, for everything is connected. So it doesn't matter what it is that's worrying you, do it differently. You've been trying it your way and it didn't work. Mercury retrograde, it's time to reassess and reevaluate. Reinvention. 51. So Mercury retrograde is the Two of Swords, the decision. Mishaps are like knives. They either serve us or cut us as we grasp them by the blade or the handle. So, have you learnt anything or not? Mercury retrograde are times when things tend to go wrong. It's a 3.5 week period where any important action should be postponed. It happens about 3 or 4 times a year. I don't know when the next one is. We've had them, so I don't know when the next one is. But it's go back, retreat, be adaptable. It's an illusion. No planet goes retrograde as often as Mercury because it's never more than 28 degrees from the Sun. And because of this, has been given a dubious phrase that when something goes awry, many exclaim, Mercury must be retrograde. Mercury isn't a predictable planet going along its normal direct path anyway, but once it goes retrograde, it's akin to trying to drive a car backwards. All things ruled by Mercury suddenly begin to wobble and go off kilter. So until you do what Spirit expects you to do, you will feel like you're going backwards. However, if you're a writer, this will serve you well to revise your writings. Information comes to you wrongly, and nothing will seem to go right. So when this card comes up in a reading, back up all your equipment, your computers, cell phone numbers, address book, and anything to do with technology or mechanics. Electrical appliances purchased at this time may end up needing to be returned, and any sales items will often turn out to be massive duds. Don't make the mistake of purchasing a vehicle at this time either. If you're to have your vehicle repaired, expect making another visit to the shop and have something revised or corrected. How long will this period last? Well, give the matter 1 week and then ask the same question after that week. You want to go carefully over any contracts you sign, check any emails or letters you send. If you're about to leave on a trip, leave early, because you must expect unusual delays to occur. Make sure you have clothing for all types of weather, because the temperature and conditions are likely to change. So, shock, unexpected events, electrical and water problems, arguments, accidents, losses in the home. Mundane matters aside, retrograde planets are said to be more empathic, and then that means that strangely we're more silently and internally keyed into our energies, which is the Hermit. This causes unusual and fated meetings and occurrences to happen. You may meet up with someone you haven't seen in years at a most unexpected place. You may have a conversation with someone whom you've only had a superficial relationship with and suddenly connect to that person, causing a much deeper rapport. If you're asking about the strengthening of a relationship, this is not a good time to get married, but it's an excellent time to renew your vows. It is not a good time to initiate a divorce or end a relationship, considering how soon Mercury moves forward again, because if you do, then the relationship will soon move forward again too. If you're feeling hopeless and worried that a relationship is never going to work, the Mercury retrograde card is actually a good one to turn up in a reading. It means that there is more than what you know about this situation at the current time, and that the possibility of the relationship getting back on its legs and moving ahead is very likely. It's also a fortuitous time to connect with a lover from the past. It is a time to revise, reinvent and renew. There will be glitches, screw-ups, miscommunications, carelessness, cancellations, misunderstandings, an unfavourable time for explaining or solving arguments, eruptions of quarrels, mechanical failures, missed flights, faulty computers, difficulties reaching a decision, poor judgment, mistaken purchases, unfavourable time to launch a business or fixing what is broken. A job accepted, not turned out to be as planned. Life slowing down and contemplation. Changes and unforeseen changes in schedule or revision and reinvention. So what they're saying again is go back, get your ducks in a row, ready to move forward at a later date. Whatever this new gift that's coming will pay off within a year. So you have 3, but you're very confused about them. Love, finance, career, communication, but very confused. There may be blunders, there may be cancellations and unexpected failures. You're getting off track. It's time to reevaluate, reassess, go back over what you know and make a decision so that you can move forward at a later date. Thanks for listening.